Hey guys, welcome to Garden Dreams. Today we are going to be repotting my Meyer lemon because she looks womp womp, really sad. Her leaves are not looking good. So I need this pot anyway, so I'm going to repot her to this big white one. I have my worm poo-poo, my gardening soil because I don't have potting soil, but I have my perlite and my fertilizer. We're going to mix those all up, transfer her over, and start praying that she recuperates. Let's do this. Where's my husband when I need him? He's on a date with my daughter. They went to ceramics class. Isn't that sweet? Okay, you might want to open this a little more. Fill it that much. Put some perlite. Add some worm castings. And some fertilizer. Mix it up. Get those nails grimy. I always forget to wear gloves. And I don't have pretty ones. I want pretty gloves. Let's put her in. Squeeze. 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 Drop her in there. Y'all, she looks pretty dry, which is probably why she's mad. I have her on a dripping system, but I don't know what's happening, so I'm gonna have to adjust the watering that she gets. Okay, I'm gonna mix the rest of the soil in here and then sprinkle it around. I'm in this Facebook group that really helps me out with all my plants. I live here in El Paso, if you want to follow them. Oh, I don't remember the name. I'll put a link or something. Anyway, they help each other out with questions and answers, and I love them. And they've been with me in my whole journey. And I say whole by like a year and a half. And you know what? I want to go grab some compost from my compost bin. Let's see. I'll take you along. Let's go. There's a whole pumpkin in here. My kids must have threw it in here last October. Guys, we got a little bit of compost just to give her some more nutrients. It's just a little bit. That compost I have has two sides, and one of the sides is the one I grabbed it from, and it's like almost done, but I keep adding stuff. So anyway, it has two sides. One side's completed, and the other side I keep like putting stuff into. But you know what? I need a mulcher so that the leaves will, what's the word? Decompose faster. Is that straight? Let's see how this goes. If you read earlier, the reason this tree looks so sad is that I left it out during a winter and she was nearing death, as you can see. I don't have pictures of what she looked like prior, but this is what she's looking like a year later, and then 2 years later, she is much happier and fuller. Since she's in a pot, she has to be fed regularly. I've fed her with Rev a couple times, also with a mix of humic acid, kelp, and fish fertilizer. About 2 to 3 tablespoons of each per gallon of water. Also, I add molasses sometimes, but I didn't show it here. I also feed her with the same Fox Farm citrus fertilizer I used at the beginning of the video, about once every 1 or 2 months, and it should probably be more often than that. The following winters, I stored her in this makeshift greenhouse my hubby and I threw together, but we get crazy strong winds here, so that was short-lived. It looked like this after. But if you don't get strong winds, this actually did keep the plants warm. If you want to watch the video on how we made it, I'll link it. And in the comments, people give good feedback on how I could have made it better. So I ended up putting her in my husband's gym from December to February. And as I took her and the other citrus trees out this year, there was at least 50 bees that came 20 minutes later after pulling them out of the gym. I swear I was tearing up because I love bees. Can you hear them? And this is what she's looking like now. So lush, so pretty, so big. She has lemons growing. She has some flowers. The bees are still around as it's still been warm here this November so far. And she's just doing really well. But this year, I'm going to show you where I'm going to put her. But before I show you guys where her new housing is for winter this year, I just wanted to address where she's been this past year and how she grew this tall. I have her in a drip system, as I had mentioned before. And the sun, just to let you know, comes from that way. And then it goes all the way this way. Okay, my husband wanted to show you the sky. So in the summer, by maybe 3 o'clock, this was starting to shade it a little bit. So that's what helped. I kind of wanted them here in this area, but this area gets full sun, full throttle from about 11 to 7, 8 at night during the summer. So anyway, this is the spot she finally liked. Look at how tall she is. She's almost my height. I'm so excited. Anyway, new home. I'm going to show you where she's going this winter. And this is her new home now. Where is she? She is right here. She barely fit through the door. I should have recorded it. It was a lot. She's big. She big. Yay, my little greenhouse. Oh, and I forgot to mention, lemon mayers can briefly tolerate temperatures as low as 20 degrees, but prolonged exposure to that temperature will cause damage, as you saw at the beginning of the video. And if you're in need of a greenhouse, I got this one at Lowe's. I'll add the link below in the description. And it took my hubby about 2 days to build at about 4 hours each day. He did mess up on the directions twice and it set him back a bit, but the directions were pretty simple and clear, and we added a bit more reinforcements as we get crazy winds here in El Paso. And that's my Lemon Meyer journey. Hope I helped a bit. Please consider liking and subscribing and tell your garden friends. Thanks for watching.